live, but the screen on my computer is black. Yeah, but the screen on the camera was good, and it was just good until I clicked go live. No, like the... Hold on a second. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good to go. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, everybody, welcome to the SFBN Rhode Island broadcast of the Cranston City Cup wrestling match between Cranston East and Cranston West. It is also senior night this evening for Cranston West, and the team's getting warmed up. This is their home field, but the Cranston East Thunderbolts have won the City Cup the last 2 straight years at least, and more. And Cranston West is hoping to change that. West took a tough loss last night to North Kingston, and then had a pretty strong victory against Pilgrim just a few days earlier. We are going to let the music play while you guys watch everybody warm up, and live varsity wrestling is going to start shortly. Hey, let's go, boys!
Hey, Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please have everyone rise, hats off, as we take care of playing our national anthem.
This is the score of the match. So if the ref says 2, you add on 2. This is the score of the game. Whoever wins, all you got to do is look up there, the team score. It'll be East and West. All right, everybody. So here we go. Cranston East versus Cranston West, and West gets the first 6 points on a forfeit. Now you have Anthony Dakotas. All right, out of bounds. They have to come back to the center. This is a little groundbreaking for us at SFBN Rhode Island here, live streaming wrestling. Anthony Dakotas ranked 4th in the state currently. Dakotas gets the control. Looks like he was going for a standing cradle until the time expired. All right, so we're going to start the second period. The score is 2-1, West over East currently. This is the 113-pound weight class. We have a injury timeout here. All right, so wrestling resumes after the injury timeout. Back to the center of the mat for East and West. Two wrestlers battling for wrist control. Dakotas gets head control again with a toss. Oh, he loses it. Not tight enough. He loses the toss. Score is still 2-1. Out of bounds. The East wrestler showing resiliency, toughness. Back out to the center of the mat.
Oh, he went to get it.
So we have a senior, Hector Rodriguez, at the 113-pound weight class for Cranston East. Anthony Dakotas at the 113-pound weight class for Cranston West is a freshman, ranked 4th in the state. Currently the score is 2-1. Second period, and we have exactly the buzzer. Moving into the third period, 2-1. West over East, Dakotas over Rodriguez. Head coach Tom Lynch from Cranston West was a very storied wrestler from the Cranston East wrestling program. 3-time state champion. He had some big-time wins on the national level as well. And now he's come here to try and bring Cranston West back to glory. In the early 2000s, they were a wrestling dynasty. They had 3 state championships. And some of those wrestlers went on to do big things. East Division II wrestling program has struggled a bit, but they, again, like I said, City Cup champions the last few years, and West is really trying to take that title back this year. Dakotas working Rodriguez. All right. Rodriguez gets a point. With 53 seconds left, the match moves to 2-2. Anthony Dakotas from West, like I said, is a freshman, and wrestling a senior. I mean, there's a big difference sometimes between a freshman and a senior, strength-wise and physical ability. And Dakotas has done a great job this year wrestling some much older wrestlers. Hector Rodriguez trying to force it out. Dakotas has the knee, trying to get his points. 8 seconds left in the match. Anybody here trying to at least get a... Okay, loss of control. 3 seconds left. Oh, no control when they went out of bounds. 3 seconds left. All right. 2-2 at the end of regulation. This one's going to go to overtime. OT.
Get two, let's go.
Fourth. All right, so we're going into the overtime or fourth period. All right, Hector Rodriguez fighting off Dakotas' advances. You know, by the time you get to an overtime period in wrestling, I mean, these two wrestlers are definitely tired. And it just takes one of them to hit a quick move. Nine seconds left in overtime. And this is a great match between Rodriguez and Dakotas. 2-2 at the end of overtime again now. They flip. Red choice. Dakotas is going to pick bottom. Hopefully he can get the 1 point for the escape. Great crowd here tonight at Cranston West Falcons Gymnasium. And here goes Dakotas trying to shoot up and get that escape. All he has to do is turn and face him. And there's the one. And now they go out of bounds. Oh, 12 seconds left. Dakotas leads 3-2 with 9, 7, 5. Waiting for the buzzer. And here it is. With a really gritty match. We got one more overtime, 30 seconds, where Rodriguez gets a chance to equal the score. So Dakotas has 30 seconds to ride the top and hold Rodriguez down. Rodriguez tries to make it as his advance to get up and get his 1 point. And here it is, 15 seconds left as Rodriguez tries to get his escape and get his point. Dakotas takes him down, 7 seconds. Out of bounds. Oh, Rodriguez gets the escape. 3-3 with 4.8 seconds left. Well, we are now at quadruple overtime. Anthony Dakotas chooses bottom. First wrestler to score here wins. And all he has to do is get up and get the escape. He's up. He has to turn and face him for the escape. And there it is. What a match. What an amazing match. Dakotas gets the win over Rodriguez in quadruple overtime. 4-3. Now we go to the 120-pound weight class. Dylan Beausoleil Sipi. Dill, who's 120?
No one.
What's this then?
A
forfeit.
Oh, CP gets the forfeit. So Dylan Bosley, CP, gets the forfeit at 120 pounds for Cranston East, and that puts the team score. Cranston East 6, Cranston West 9. Next up now we have Chris Gomez, ranked 4th in the state at 126 pounds, against Elton Mentor, a junior from Cranston East. Chris Gomez is a sophomore. Gomez with the hip toss, strong hip toss. Gomez with the quick pin. Gomez with the quick pin on Mentor. And that puts Cranston West. That puts that. Oh, okay. That puts Cranston West at 15 and Cranston East at 6. Just leave it 0-0. Leave it at 0-0. Okay, now at 132 pounds, we have Tyler Stevenson, ranked 4th in the state for the Falcons versus Adam Seo. Adam Seo at 132 pounds. He's a junior from Cranston East. Tyler Stevenson with a big win last night versus North Kingston. Tyler Stevenson's a sophomore. And last year he placed 5th in the RIIL state championships as a freshman. Tyler Stevenson working CO, looking for that pin. He gets the roll and the tilt. CO battling it off, and they move out of bounds. Tyler Stevenson moved up 2 weight classes this year, 3 weight classes, from 113 to 132. That's a huge move. Big slam for Stevenson. And the score is 8-0. Stevenson trying to work the cradle. Puts his knee in. Gets him tilted back. Looking for the pin, and there it is. Falcons, Tyler Stevenson with the pin. That puts the Falcons up 21-6. Now we're going to the 138-pound weight class. Cranston East has Tyrell Newman, a senior. Cranston West has Cody Polion, a senior. Big match for Cody on senior night. All right.
Come on, Cody. She hung up. Come on, Cody.
Polion trying to work inside.
Let's go, Cody. Cody, come on.
There we go. Newman gets behind and gets the takedown for 2.
Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody.
Polion trying to work his way back up.
Get out.
Here we go. Newman's trying to throw in the standing cradle, and Polion gets away. He gets the 1-point escape.
Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Get up, Cody. Get up, Cody. Get up. Get up. All right. Come on, Dale. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Cody, come on. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Let's go, Cody.
All right, Cody Polion in a nice tight match here, 2-1 versus Newman from East.
Come on.
Back to the center of the mat.
Let's go, Cody.
All right, Polion's on the bottom, Newman on the top. Newman trying to work inside.
Come on, Cody.
Trying to go for wrist control.
Come on, Cody.
Polion needs 1 point for an escape to tie this match up.
Get up, Cody.
He gets up. Newman tries for the standing cradle.
Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. Hello. What's up? Straight out. Oh, no, on the third round. Cody's
Okay, score is Cranston East 4, Cranston West 1. Newman's got 4 points on Polion. He's working the top. It's the second period, and there is exactly 30 seconds left now in the second. In this City Cup, Newman's got Polion on the bottom. Polion's trying to fight. He's got exactly 10 seconds to try and fight this pin off. There he goes. Fight off the pin. And Polion gets the fighter off. Newman will get 3 more back points for that. And it'll move him to 7-1. All right, Cody Polion's working the top.
Come on, Cody.
Polion has 2 minutes left. He's either got to go for
Come on, Cody.
a three-point back move and then bring him back and go for it again? Or really go, he's really got to go for the pin at this point. Looks like he's trying to work a spladle.
Come on!
He's trying to get that spladle over the top. He's trying to work it. Newman's looks really strong. And he seems to be really fighting this off. All right. The ref stops it and calls a stalemate. It's only a caution, no points awarded.
Come on, Cody!
Pullion lets him go. 1 for the escape. He's got 50 seconds left right now to try and get this going. Nice shot. Nice shot by Newman. Fireman's roll. And he's really trying to get that pin for his team points. Illegal headlock on Newman, Cranston East. 3 points for East and 1 point for West on that. Awarded for the 1 point awarded for the illegal headlock.
Come on, Cody, 24 seconds.
Cody Pullion trying to hang on here, keep his team in a better position because 6 points is a pin, more points for a tech fall. And if it's just a major, it's less points than that. So as far as on your team points. Pullion really hanging on. 1 second left. Great effort. Big win by Newman from Cranston East. All right, so now coming up at the 145-pound weight class. Senior captain Nelson Cooper for Cranston West, and for Cranston East, Austin Ferrier-Mead, a junior at 145 pounds. And again, Nelson, a senior captain for the Falcons team. Falcons are ranked between 10th and 11th in the state as a team right now. They have 3 to 4 wrestlers that are in the top 5. And, you know, Nelson's trying to finish his senior year off well. Ferrier-Mead is a junior and has another year in front of him. Cooper going for the pin. Trying to work the tilt here. And there we go, Nelson Cooper with the pin for Cranston West. Great win there for Nelson on senior night. Senior captain Nelson Cooper. And now, freshman, 152-pound weight class. Freshman from Cranston West, Landon Giampetro. And from Cranston East is senior Adriani Cruz. So senior Adriani Cruz from Cranston East at the 152-pound weight class. What the heck?
There's no 170.
Okay, Adriani Cruz and Landon Giampietra. Oh. Cruz is a senior from Cranston East. Giampietra a freshman, and he's having a great season this year as a freshman. Giampietra trying to fight off the pin as Cruz is trying to get his team 6 points. Right now the team score is 27 for Cranston West, 10 for Cranston East. Cranston East gets the pin. Landon Giampietra too much. Cruz too much for Giampietra. Again, there's your score so far. 27-16. West over East for the City Cup. And now, Matthew DeSpirito at 160 pounds for Cranston West. For Cranston East, I do not know. Sorry, folks, we have kind of an in-between roster here. Matthew Espirito, a junior at West. (27-16) West over East for the Cranston City Cup. The referee has to give them a stalling warning, telling them to wrestle. And there goes the headset of DeSpirito from West. Matthews getting his varsity reps this year after an injury to the 160-pound starter for the Falcons, Dylan Walters. DeSpirito staying on the spin. East trying to get behind him. He fights off the takedown, keeping the score at 0-0. And we got a little bit of an equipment malfunction here. The wrestler from East looks pretty determined. There's assistant coach Chris Carbone, so animated. And head coach Tom Lynch for the West Falcons. DeSpirito. Still 0-0 with East. It looks like East is going for the takedown, trying to get the spin behind. But West keeps holding on. And they expire time at 0-0. That's the end of the first period. That's a really tough first period. We'll give the East coaches a little camera time here. The East bench. Back to the action. Espirito on top. Trying to work the top against the East opponent. Kind of putting pressure into the back of his head, trying to work the wrists on the inside, get hand control. Looks like he's trying to work inside. East up onto their knees. West trying to hook the leg and keep him in an advantageous position. 1 minute left in the second period, and you know, the one thing that you can say is if West rides out the clock and keeps East from getting an escape or a takedown, which there's the escape right there. It is East 1, West 0. Espirito with a nice shot inside. A sprawl from East. Good defense by East. Trying to twist him up on the inside. East has the ankle and is really working it. But a nice job by the Falcons fighting it off once again. A lot of determination in this match right now. 1-0. What a match at 160. So Despirito on the bottom has a chance here to get some points. Despirito trying to sit out. Now East trying to run the half. Espirito gets the knee on defense. Again, trying for the sit out. (1-1). West versus East. He can get up and get the escape. There's 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third period. Cranston East trying to work some back points here, looking for the power half. Espirito goes over. East has a pretty strong in there. Despirito's trying to fight it off. And East gets the pin. So at 160 pounds, Cranston East gets the 6 points, which puts Cranston West at 27, Cranston East at 22. Really close for City Cup. And Despirito could have really had that match. It could have went either way. A 1-1 match, really tight. But a great try. People get caught, it happens. Up next at the 170-pound weight class, for Cranston East, not exactly sure the name of the wrestler, but for Cranston West is the junior captain, ranked 4th in the state, Noah Robert. So Noah Robert elected captain as a junior. 170-pound weight class for Weston. He's had his record right now is 20-5 on the season. He suffered a pretty tough loss in North Kingston last night, but had a nice win here just a few days ago against Soares from Pilgrim. Robert looking for the arm drag, trying to get control on the inside. Looking for the shot, gets the knee. He's going for the double. He's got him up. He's going to let him down nice and easy. Now looking for the half, trying to sink that. Wrist control on one side. That's 2 for the takedown. East has 0. All right, here we go. All right, they're working to the out of bounds. 2-0 here. Robert faced this wrestler in the States his freshman year. Robert looks like he's trying to work the chicken wing on the inside. He's trying to work the wing here. He's got to get his hips over for the wing to go. And there it goes. He's got the wing in deep, and he gets the pin. Pin for Noah Robert. City Cup. All right. That leaves Cranston West at 33, Cranston East at 22. Coming up next is a 180-pound weight class. Not sure if, I'm pretty sure Cranston West does not have a, Cranston West does not have a, Cranston West does not have a 180, and neither does Cranston East, so it's a push. And now West brings out their 195-pounder, gets the forfeit. That puts Cranston West at 39, Cranston East at 22. Now, on senior night, senior Mason Bruno for Cranston West at the 220-pound weight class, and for Cranston East, at the 220-pound weight class, we have Juan Porres. So Mason Bruno, senior. Juan Porres is a senior as well. So two seniors battling out. Again, team score, Cranston West 39, Cranston East 22, the City Cup Championship. So finally we get two seniors battling it out on the mat. Bruno versus Bruno for West versus Porez for East at the 220-pound weight class. With Noah Roberts' pin and then Rory Perino's forfeit. That puts West at 39 points. There's only two matches left, and if East were to pin on both of them, that would leave the score at 39-34. So looks like Cranston West has wrapped up the City Cup Championship in 2019. I mean, they do the City Cup Championship in every sport. Cranston East, Cranston West, two big schools. Cranston's a big city. Two very athletic schools, great football teams, soccer, basketball, wrestling, lacrosse. I mean, both these schools pride themselves in great athletics. Mike Traficante is the athletic director for the town of Cranston, and he has to, run both schools, so that's difficult, I'm sure. Since these teams are so highly competitive, one is just not that much better than the other.
Listen, let's go, kid.
All right, and that's the end of the first period. 0-0. Bruno versus Porez. And there goes Mason Bruno with a hard double. Gets Porez on his back. That's going to be two for a takedown. Bruno's going tough on him right now. Trying to run the power half. Got to get it in there a little tighter. But Porez looks pretty strong, and he's just battling it off. Oh, Mason Bruno turns him. Oh, and he gets out. But there he goes. Now he's leaning back, looking for that pin. And there we go. Mason Bruno gets his pin on senior night against Juan Porez at the 220-pound weight class. That leaves the score: Cranston West 45, Cranston East 22. Up next, senior captain at the heavyweight position. Senior captain at the heavyweight position, Mustafa. I wish I could, I don't want to say his last name wrong, but Aklid. And then senior at the 285-pound weight class for Cranston East, Malik Blue. So Mustafa Al-Khalid, senior captain, Cranston West Falcons, against senior heavyweight for Cranston East Thunderbolts, Malik Blue. Mustafa would obviously like to have a win on his Cranston West senior night. Malik Blue looks like a worthy adversary here. Nope, Baloo looks like Mustafa went for a throw, lost his reach, and Blue got the 2. So now it's Blue has 2 points. Mustafa has 1 for an escape. It does look like Malik might be already struggling for air a little bit.
Let's go, Mustafa.
All right, that's the end of the first period. Cranston East has 2. Malik Blue has 2. Mustafa Aklid has 1. Well, you probably heard me asking, but try to give everybody their due credit. Okay, so this is a tough match right now. 2-1 East over West. Heavyweight division, 285. In the background, you see the City Cup trophy. So Mustafa is now getting a warning for stalling. Again, this has been a presentation of SFBN Rhode Island, the sportsfanbasenetwork.com, and you can find our live stream on the Sports Fan Base Network Rhode Island and the Ocean State Athlete Spotlight. And here's Mustafa Aklid on top of Malik Blue. On top of Malik Blue, he's looking for the pin. He gets the pin. So on senior night, senior captain Mustafa Aklid gets the pin over senior 285-pounder Malik Blue. And that's going to be it for this match. Score 51 for Cranston West, 22 for Cranston East, and that leaves West as the 2019 City Cup champions. We're going to stay live right now. As everybody celebrates the City Cup championship on the west side. Cranston East fought hard.
The winners, ladies and gentlemen, for the city championship for 2018-2019, Cranston High School West Falcons.
All right, so there's the City Cup trophy presented to on senior night. Senior captain Mustafa Akhlid gets his pin. Senior captain Nelson Cooper gets his win. Senior Mason Bruno gets his win. Congratulations to Cranston West Falcons. All right, well, this has been an interesting evening. Again, the score 45-22. Cranston West over Cranston East. I want to thank everybody for viewing tonight. Hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to be doing this more often. We'll get these guys that taking like the pictures and the whole bit here.
Noah. Noah. Noah, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Run. No, I know. I'm just a joke. When you want to see ball, so I can't tell you to open your eyes.
I have my eyes open.
Okay, so I want to say thank you to everybody for viewing on SFBN Rhode Island and watching the City Cup Championship for 2019, Cranston West versus Cranston East. Cranston West victorious 45-22 over Cranston East. And that is all. And, you know, you can always, if you come on and you tell people to like our Ocean State Athlete Spotlight Facebook page and the SFBN Rhode Island's Facebook page, every time we go live with one of these live streams, you will get the notification and see it. So we hope you all enjoyed it, and tune in again next time we live stream. Thanks.